Hello, Martin.
Hello, Gru.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, not Gru. Harris. How you doing,
Yeah,
Harris?
it's me. Are
Harris.
strangers allowed in your office?
Hey, you know, stranger, mate. Come on
Oh,
in.
okay, excellent. Listen, we are having some coffee here, actually lubrication over coffee. I changed the topic a little bit to lubrication over ice cream because I know
Sounds
you're a
good.
big, I know you're a big fan of ice cream.
Totally.
So we are discussing a little bit here about lubricant strategy, and we want to know more about lubricants and their role in lubrication excellence. So my idea was to ask you to share some wisdom while we eat our nice ice creams.
Well, sadly, I don't have my ice cream on me, but I can tell you there are two very important aspects about ice cream. One is, of course, sharing ice cream, but
Here
more
you are.
importantly, oh, thanks. That's very good of you. The virtual ice cream, great for my virtual diet. The thing is about ice cream is it's about the flavor. It must be vanilla and it must be white chocolate glazed, i.e., it must be a magnum.
Wow.
Yep. Wow.
Wow. Okay, so it's gonna be Magnum vanilla white chocolate glazed.
Absolutely.
What does it have to do with lubrication?
Nothing, but nobody likes the white chocolate ones, so you can always find one in the freezer when you want one.
So, I like that one. That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
You need to like
It's like
something that others don't.
it's like going to the oil store and always being able to find what you want in a properly managed, well executed lubrication program,
Exactly.
making sure nobody else wants to touch it.
Okay,
So,
so what about sharing wisdom a little bit with us?
what, oil and grease wisdom or some other form of wisdom?
Well, I was thinking about lubrication wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. So you're thinking along the lines of, let's see, what is it you actually want to know specifically in this wisdom? I mean, how much time do we have?
Well, we have 4 minutes, and
4 minutes.
yeah, 4 minutes, and I was hoping you can make us an experts in 4 minutes. What can you do for us in 4 minutes?
Oh, sure. I can print up a certificate for you in 4 minutes.
Thanks. That's good beginning, but we need more.
Oh, you need more, do you? So how about this analogy then? You
Okay.
dro- should we talk about cars? Because I know you're a bit of a petrol head like me, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're driving along, you're ignoring your dashboard lights, pretty much like 99% of motorists out there. You don't pay attention to the dashboard light. But there's one important dashboard light, your tire pressure monitoring system. And it's
Okay.
telling you that there's no air in your tires. And you're starting to wonder above the sound of the music playing on the radio. You're starting to wonder what that rumbling sound is, right?
Yes.
Maybe you're kind of hearing that impact between your wheel rims and the tarmac, huh?
Probably.
So what's that got to do with lubrication then?
Well, something happened to friction between tires and tarmac, obviously.
Yeah, we need that supporting load. We need to be able to support the load, right? And we're relying on the air in the tire. Because
Yes, definitely.
the air is trapped in the tire, right? So, sorry, I've just dropped my balls. So, I want to do a little demonstration at the desk here,
Excellent.
because fundamentally, with rolling contact lubrication, we are relying on the elastic deformation of the bearing element against the bearing race. In the same way that your tire deforms elastically, even when it's at the correct air pressure, it helps to increase the contact area and increase the grip between the tire and the road surface. So it works to our advantage having that elasticity of the tire. But of course, fundamentally, even this hard steel ball bearing has an element of elasticity. And under load, that bearing element and the bearing race deform elastically. But when they deform elastically, they actually trap a film of oil between the bearing element and the bearing race. And that helps to prevent metal to metal contact. But of course, if you've been ignoring your greasing schedules and your grease has gone a little bit dry, there's not enough oil in that grease, that bearing element is now running in contact with the bearing race. So I just want to do a little sharing of something I do when I'm doing my training, because basically with the way things are, of course, most of us are doing our training via the computer. And so, for example, in order to demonstrate what I'm wanting to show is, here is my ball, and rolling along the desk, you hear that impact. Hopefully that's coming across the microphone. Now, of course, if we take a film of grease, let me make sure that the logo is the correct way around for the camera. If we take that film of grease and we put that film of grease there, hear the difference.
Absolutely.
That damping effect is demonstrating what your film of oil does within the bearing. It's preventing the noise and it's preventing that impact and the potential fatigue damage, surface fatigue damage, specifically two-body surface fatigue that can take place when there's a lack of lubricant film between the bearing element and the bearing race. So yeah, you wanted expertise in 4 minutes. I'm afraid we've only just kind of hit, it's like an iceberg. We've just touched on the subject very briefly there, but it's simple analogies like this that get that message across. And basically, we want to make sure that people are, in fact, paying attention to these things and using all the senses that they have: sight, sound, smell, touch, and if you want to, you could even lick the bearing like you do with your ice cream. But those senses help us to determine what's going on, and noise is just one such example. So, do you feel like an expert?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, especially when you're mentioning the sound and the contact between rolling elements and the races, that's what we do. So it's absolutely fantastic analogy. I like the example, it's excellent.
So yeah, I don't know what else I can say to make you an expert, except to watch the tire pressure monitoring light on your dashboard.
I will do that, and I'm doing that.
You are?
Trust me.
Why are you out driving? I thought it was lockdown.
Okay, so this was a very nice few minutes of sharing wisdom, but I want more.
You want more, huh?
Yeah. So I will go get some. I will go get some ice cream and get some coffee, and then we will sit again and make it and go a little bit deeper. Is that okay?
Deeper, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
We'll go deeper into the lubrication wisdom.
Ah, right, into the lubricant. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So see you in 10 minutes.
Excellent. Deal.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.